Hey everybody, it's Raffi from the future. Yes, here in Australia we live in the future because we are already doing summer of 2026. In the Northern Hemisphere, you're not quite there yet. But that's okay because this is a PSA. It's a public service announcement and it is one that will benefit you for the season yet to come. And I've made this video specifically to talk about one fragrance that absolutely blew my mind. And I decided I am going to put this in the wear-ection. This is a definite, it's going to go in there. And I would have got it later. I wanted to wait until it was hot enough here so that I could get it and wear it. But somebody reached out and said, I've got a bottle, and it was practically a steal. So I had to buy it. And the fragrance that has been blowing my mind is by a house that I would have never thought to explore because it just sounds so, up itself. Even though the designer whose name it's named after was a bit of a pioneer, especially in terms of minimalism. And this is actually borne out in the fragrance and in the fragrance's notes and the way that they play out. It's simplicity and it's done impeccably well. Like, this thing is so bloody good. I don't usually hype things up, and I think I should because it hardly gets any love, this thing. So I'm going to show you what it is without further ado. This is Mystic Moss by Dries Van Noten. So there you go, Dries Van Noten. And this is, let me show you close up, it's called Mystic Moss. And you'll probably see the notes at the bottom of this. This, my hands are not small. This is a 200 ml bottle. And it was practically full when I got it. Hey, this is Raffi from even more of the future than I was before. It's just a quick update because what I'm showing you in the video, I think I recorded that maybe a couple of weeks ago, and it's gotten hot here. And of course, I've been reaching for this even more. As you can see, I made even more of a dent in it. I cannot get enough of this stuff, and I don't think that I'm understating it. That's all I got to say about that. And now back to your regular Raffi. Ciao. And I have destroyed it, and we've got probably like another 2 months of summer to go, and possibly another month of very hot weather after that. I tested this in a local, chain shop, cosmetics and fragrance shop here in Australia. It's called Mecca, and they stock Dries Van Noten. They started stocking the entire line. And when they opened up a store in the city, I went to test it. And I tested quite a few of the Dries Van Notens. This one, I smelled, I went, whoa, well, hold on. What the hell is this? Well, what the hell is this? This, I'll tell you what it is. It is salt and green mandarin. This fragrance was released in 2024, perfumed by a guy called Nicolas Bonneville. Actually, that's not Italian. No, he's not Italian. He is working for Firmenich, one of the big companies there. Well, let's see how many fragrances this guy has done. He has done 53 fragrances that are in the Fragrantica database. Let's go. He has done The Most Wanted Intense by Azzaro. People like that shit. Paradigm by Prada. People don't like that shit. Scandale Intense by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I don't know. I've never smelled that one. Keep going. What has he done that I know of? Mystic Moss, yeah. Well, I guess that's good enough. See you later, Nicholas. At least this one's good. Now, the top notes here are green mandarin, and that is very important to note because it is a green mandarin. I have a mandarin tree. I know what mandarin tastes like and smells like. the peel, the stem, the leaves, the bark, the fruit, the pulp. I know it all. This is a green mandarin. It's so good. And there is some mandarin juice with the greenness as well. Apparently there's cardamom and clary sage up the top here as well. Wherever they are, I don't care. If they're playing supporting roles, great. Let them do that. In the mid-notes, there are algae and geranium. I can't smell any geranium, but I can smell the algae, the concept of algae. Not that I know that algae has a smell, but I imagine it to be smelling something along the lines of seaweed or, seawater, seaweed, that kind of thing. And it definitely has that going. And it pairs so well with that green mandarin. At the base, though, you get oak moss, patchouli, vetiver, and incense. Incense I don't smell. Vetiver, I smell the grassiness of the vetiver. Patchouli I do not smell. And the oak moss, there's a heap helping in there. But it's salty. It's a salty oak moss. Or maybe the salt is coming from the algae. Whatever it is, there's salt in here. Salty green mandarin. Salty green and mandarini. It's just damn good. It is so damn good. And I can't recommend this enough. If you are heading into summer and you're looking for something that is fresh, you can wear this in spring as well. It's got bowls. It'll like hang around. And actually, it does perform quite well on some days. And in some days, it doesn't, which is really odd. So maybe it's weather sort of dependent. But it smells great. I honestly, I shouldn't tell everybody about this because, maybe it'll become popular. Maybe not. I don't know where my channel's going to be at. If I had a popular channel, or a bigger channel, I wouldn't be telling people about this. But because I'm where I am, I can. And it'll still be under the radar. It's one of those ones. And actually, I have been asked on more than one occasion what I'm wearing when I'm wearing this. So yes, it does garner attention of the positive variety. Shoot, that is so good. What can I say? There's only a handful of fragrances that I smell these days. It's very rare these days that I'm smelling a fragrance and I go, wow, that is so good. That is damn good. And I was like looking for something that was going to replace my perennial summer fragrance, which is Renaissance by Xerjoff. This actually took its spot. And not that I was getting sick of it. I actually still like that smell, and I only wear it in summer. I think this is better. And I'm glad I've got it. It's a very hefty bottle as well. Whew. Very nice. Very nice. You should definitely check it out. In terms of price, yeah, it's probably a bit pricey. But if you can get yourself a deal, then get yourself a deal. There are other perfumes that people say it reminds them of. One of them is Cannabis Patchouli, also by Dries Van Noten, and also done by the same perfumer, Nicolas Bonneville. And some people say it reminds them of Terre d'Hermès. Those people are idiots and psychopaths with broken noses. In no way, shape, or form does this shit actually smell like Terre d'Hermès. I'm going to tear you a new Hermès if you think it smells like that. It just fucking doesn't. Fucking hell. Nothing in here smells like that. Just because there's citruses and oak moss, it doesn't mean that it's going to smell the same. Fucking retarded. Anyway, and retarded means slow, as in slow in the brain, right? There you go. If you never learned Italian, Dario sempre in ritardo. That's what it means. Anyway, Dries Van Noten, Mystic Moss, great summertime freshie, great longevity, maybe a bit expensive. It is a 200ml bottle though. So you do get quite a bit. And that just basically means you can lather it on, lather and rinse and repeat. So there you go. There's my recommendation from the future to you who is living in the past. And when you get there, send me a thanks, as I will thank you now for watching.